991.
Okay, we got our fuel selector. We got it on the right tank because I flew down here on the left. Make sure that it idles fine. Idling fine. Flaps, we're going to set to 1 notch for takeoff. Trim is set. Transponder on reporting altitude. And doors are shut. Okay. We're going to go get in line, I guess.
For traffic, this is for Echo Romeo, taking runway 30, going to be a left cross and departure to the south.
Traffic, helicopter 5 Whiskey Mike on the go, abandon runway parallel 30, right traffic.
Transport traffic, Tana 220, November Hotel is on about a mile final for runway 30. Traffic on the runway inside.
Spanish traffic, Aero 2 Mike Charlie's number 2, holding short, runway 30, Spanish Fork.
Spanish Fork traffic, Cirque 149 Bravo Foxtrot on the left downwind for runway 30, will be full stop, Spanish.
Lots of planes today, it's a nice day. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 people in the pattern right now. We got 1 taxi in, 1 there, 1 there. And
Transport traffic, down to star 453 upstairs, turning left, crosswind, runway 30, Spanish Fork.
Spanish traffic, helicopter, Whiskey Mike.
That's a Cessna 172.
Downwind 30.
They're the most one of the most popular planes.
9510.
Yeah, I'd flown that exact plane.
Wait on runway 34, Spanish Fork traffic.
So that's a rental.
Yep.
Spanish Fork traffic.
Yeah, it belongs to a flight school.
Downwind, runway 30, Spanish Fork.
What do they charge you to rent?
It's like 150, 160 an hour. That includes fuel.
Oh, that's nice. The fuel's pretty reasonable, right, on these?
Spanish Fork traffic, Aero 2 Mike Charlie's holding short, 30, Spanish. Yeah, this one burns about 12 gallons an hour. That one probably burns like
Spanish Fork traffic, 9 or 10. 951 Victor is on the go, runway 30, Spanish Fork.
So someone's coming in and turning to come land here. You see him right there crossing the mountain? He'll come, all of a sudden you'll see him.
Spanish traffic, Cirque 149 Bravo Foxtrot, turning final for runway 30, full stop.
So I'm going to wait for him. And there's someone behind him over here, but we might be able to squeeze in between them.
Spanish Fork traffic, Tana 220 November Hotel, taxiing back on Alpha to the hangar.
Probably could have squeezed in between them, I guess.
They're almost here.
You see the next one that's about to turn? Well, he's probably back here just a little bit.
Traffic, helicopter 5 Whiskey Mike, right base to final, abandoned runway parallel 30.
Oh, he's a helicopter. He's not landing on the runway, so.
Spanish Fork traffic, Skyhawk 99951 Victor is turning left, crosswind, runway 34, Spanish Fork traffic.
Except for I see, oh, okay. Helicopters over here.
Spanish Fork traffic, down to star 453 upstairs, turning left, base, runway 30, let you go, Spanish Fork. Spanish Fork traffic, Skyhawk 99951 Victor is turning left downwind, runway 30, Spanish Fork.
Spanish Fork traffic, Aero 2 Mike Charlie is taking off runway 30, Spanish. All right.
Transport traffic for cruiser 149 Bravo Foxtrot, clear of runway 30, Spanish.
Transport traffic, down to star 453 Delta.
Okay, airspeed's alive.
Touch and go.
Gauges are in the green. You'll feel the turbo kick in. About right there.
Golf is 16 miles south west of the field, 6,500 inbound Spanish.
We'll wait till 75 knots.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha, Spanish.
Okay, landing gear's coming up.
Traffic, this is 74 Echo Romeo. We're going to be maneuvering over Salem at 6,000.
We have to turn fairly quickly here because Provo Airport airspace is like right here. Spanish 4 traffic, Aero 2 Mike Charlie's turning left, crosswind 30, Spanish.
Help me find some good cars out here.
Spanish 4 traffic, Skyhawk 99510, making a left base, runway 30, Spanish 4 traffic.
Spanish 4 traffic, Aero 2 Mike Charlie's turning left downwind 30, Spanish.
Yeah, traffic, helicopter 5 Whiskey Mike, on the go, abandoned runway, parallel 30, right traffic.
That helicopter's a little faded. Did it sound that way to you?
Don't really know what you're asking, but
Like it's not very loud. He wasn't very loud.
yeah.
Spanish 4 traffic, Skyhawk 99551 Victor is turning final of runway 30, Spanish 4 traffic.
Spanish traffic, Cessna 36 Golf is 13 miles south west of the field, 6,500 inbound, Spanish.
Spanish 4 traffic, down to star 453 Delta Sierra, turning left, crosswind, runway 30, closed traffic, Spanish 4.
Spanish 4 traffic, Aero 2 Mike Charlie is climbing out of the pattern on the downwind. We're going to head towards Mapleton and towards Provo, Spanish.
Spanish traffic, helicopter 5 Whiskey Mike, right crosswind to downwind 30.
See, I got all my cylinder head temps and everything, exhaust gauge temperatures, so exhaust, so I know how hot it is. I can clean or enrich in the mixture as I fly.
Cool. This looks like kind of new gauges, huh?
Yeah, these are new and that's newer. I learned on, they call them steam gauges, they run off vacuum and
That's
air.
what it says right here, right?
Yeah. And then when I did my instrument, I had a full glass panel, better GPSs than these, you know. These are pretty good GPSs, but they're a little old. We actually are here on a day when it's not too windy here in Spanish Fork. Usually the wind's just bad out of that canyon. Spanish Fork traffic, Aero 2 Mike Charlie is 2 miles south of the field at 6,800 climbing towards Mapleton, Spanish. So we're going to get up over 7,000 so that we don't have to worry about Provo airspace. You see Provo Airport right there?
Yeah.
Their airspace stops at 7,000, so we don't have to talk to their air traffic controller if we are above it.
Skyhawk 99551 Victor, turning left, crosswind, runway 30, Spanish 4 traffic.
Spanish traffic, Cessna 36 Golf is 10 miles southwest of the field, 6,500 inbound, Spanish.
What's this?
Spanish 4 traffic.
That is called an
turning left,
ADS-B.
runway 30, full full stop.
Automatic surveillance independent broadcast. So there's ground stations all over the U.S., all over the world really. This picks it up. This transmits where our position is, and this will pick up all the other airplanes, and it'll put them on my screen. See that? That right there, he's 2,900 feet below me. He's 2,500 feet below me.
Final runway 30, back to work.
Just gives you more situational awareness of all the other planes. Back in 2000, the FAA required all airplanes that are flying within a certain distance of major airports to have one of these installed that transmits your position, ADS-B. So, all right, I'm gonna level off here.
How high are we now?
We're at 8,000.
Mike, right, crosswind to downwind 30.
All right, so see, it's just flying itself really right now. Pretty good up here. All right, so you want to fly for a minute?
Sure.
All right, you go ahead and put your hands on that, put your feet on the pedals. Don't worry too much about the pedals.
Okay.
Don't need that as much today. So, you know, you can do turns, just do slow turns or whatever, and just kind of get the feel for it. You have flight controls.
Okay.
Say, I have flight controls.
I have flight controls.
Transport traffic down to star 453 Delta Sierra, going around.
So do you feel like you're climbing?
Yeah.
If you look over the nose, you'll be able to tell if it starts moving, right? Or just over this dash. You don't have to see the nose of the plane.
Okay.
And if you keep glancing just every once in a while, look at your altitude, you can see if you're climbing or not, you know.
And then I can...
But just keep your eyes out and just watch the reference of this to the terrain. And if it starts moving that way or that way, you know, you can tell if you're climbing.
I'm climbing right now.
400 inbound, 30 Spanish.
Yeah, so just stay about level here.
9951 Victor is turning left base of runway 30.
Salt Lake approach, Aero 2A, Mike Charlie's just off Spanish Fork over Springville, 8,100 with request.
Aero 2A, Mike Charlie, Salt Lake approach, squawk 0354.
Squawking 0354, Mike Charlie.
Salt Lake approach 440, heading back to Provo with information Delta.
440, copy that. There's traffic
you pull back, you climb, right?
On the final approach.
What was that?
When you pull back, you climb?
Yeah.
At 7,400, contact Provo Talk.
Can we watch for that traffic? Contact Provo Tower 440, thanks for the help.
Aero 8, Mike Charlie, radar contact 4 miles northeast of the Provo Airport, Salt Lake, altimeter 3016, say altitude and request.
3016, and we're at 8,200, and just want a flight following around Utah County area here, Mike Charlie.
All right, Mike Charlie, copy that. Are you planning to go kind of north on I-15, or are you just going to stay out kind of south by the lake and whatnot?
Yeah, we'll go north up to Lehigh area and probably go around the other side of the lake, Mike Charlie.
All right, Mike Charlie, copy.
5 Mike Alpha established on the final approach phase.
Just kind of slowly, you know, turn.
Approach, maintain.
You want to, today's not too bad, but it's kind of calm, but you want to stay away from the mountains as much as possible because you'll get a lot of turbulence and updrafts over there.
Okay.
So you just kind of... I've flown through that canyon a lot.
Mike Charlie, just be advised that our 6412 restricted area is active today below 900,000.
2A Mike Charlie, thanks. But I usually do that in the mornings when it's nice and calm.
Oh, yeah.
Or the evenings, you know. Today's probably not too bad, but it would be pretty bumpy going through there.
This is Utah Lake over here?
Yep, this Utah Lake. And if you tip your wing a little bit that way, that was Deer Creek just through there.
Oh.
So.
Gotta go up? Let's see.
Just stay about 8,000, you're good. patch right here I kind of expected with some winds coming out of that canyon. That's normal. Our house is just right down here.
Wow. Honky horn at your wife?
She's in Moab.
You run a race?
Yeah, she and Sabrina are running a half marathon tomorrow.
Nerve-wracking if you haven't ever done this before.
If you feel like you're pulling it to stay level, let me know and we can trim it. So if you let go, what does the plane do?
Nothing.
Okay, so it's trimmed.
Yeah.
That's nice. You know, in an airplane, you can, like if your wheels are not aligned on a car, you have to go get an alignment.
Yeah.
Here, you just adjust the trim. You can do the rudder trim for left to right, do the elevator trim for up and down, just get it all smooth, you know.
Then you can just let go and go to sleep.
Yeah. If I program my route into this GPS, I can just turn on autopilot and it'll just fly the route.
Wow.
Even an instrument approach, like it won't control this plane's autopilot is old enough where it doesn't control the elevation.
Uh-huh.
Some new autopilots will do that, right? But this one only does the left and right. And you can lock it in the pitch, so if you get it level and you can lock the pitch, then you can stay level. But when we go on trips, I'll put the whole route in here, and I'll just turn on autopilot, and it'll just fly it.
Wow.
And make all the turns and everything. It's kind of nice for long trips, you know. Kind of like cruise control.
And then you can step back and relax.
Yeah. Just kind of monitor and make sure everything's good, you know. And as you get up in altitude, you lean the engine as you get up because the air's thinner, and so you need less fuel to mix to keep the same mixture, you know.
So you get better mileage the higher you go.
Yep. Those are the copper mines over there. Way over there on the mountain. Go ahead and start turning, and what we'll do, we'll just go around the lake. If you want to go on that side of the mountain, we can do that, or this side, doesn't matter.
I don't care. I don't even know where we're going.
We'll stay on this side.
Yeah.
That's Saratoga Springs. That's the new temple that's in the open house, just right over there. You see the little path going up to it by the fields? Here, dip your nose a little bit. Right there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There you go.
Pretty neat.
We'll just fly over the lake on the way back.
Yeah.
Whenever this plane, you know, really any plane, because unless you have floats on your plane, you want to stay within gliding distance of the shore, right? And if you can't, you have to wear a life jacket at all times.
Oh, yeah.
Since we're just going to fly over the lake, I just make sure we're high enough that this little green ring, that shows me my gliding distance if the engine went out.
Uh-huh.
As long as both sides are touching the sides of the lake, I'm high enough.
Okay,
I can go either way, you know. So keep turning that way. Pull back just a touch. We'll stay up at about 8,000.
Crew track 297 request.
Crew track 297, Salt Lake approach, squawk 0335, say request.
0335, and we're about 19 south.
Keep turning a little.
Do a hold over Rika intersection on the.
You're just going to go straight over those small mountains that come out the side. Just kind of aim that way. Just right towards that other mountain on the other side of the lake, you know.
And say altitude.
015, we are level 9 or 1,600, crew track 297.
Crew track Track 297, Roger. Just, well, excuse me, advise when you're going to commence the
yeah.
approach, and just be advised that 6412 is active below 900,000.
Track 297, Roger.
You're doing good.
I don't have to do much. You pretty much got it set for me.
Yeah, but sometimes when I take other people flying, depends on the person, you know, if they get nervous, they'll be all over the place. And
Yeah.
Twin Cessna 12 Quebec.
you're keeping it pretty smooth.
Inbound on the Alpha approach.
If you feel like when you let go it descends, we can trim it a little bit too.
There at Spanish Fork.
Turn this
Are we
way.
going to go back out to radar or just full stop over there?
12 Quebec will do a full stop.
Twin Cessna 12 Quebec, copy that. Radar service terminated. Squawk VFR, change to advisory frequency approved. Have a good day.
12 Quebec, thanks very much. Going to VFR.
Whenever you're
I just
flying,
can't get over how high we are, dude. It's crazy.
usually when we go on a trip, we'll get up to about 12 to 13,000.
Wow.
And we'll put oxygen on with cannulas, and then we don't get, you know, sick or altitude sickness or hypoxia, or it helps with fatigue too, you know. When you're coming close to mountains like this, you have to be aware of the winds. If the winds were going this way, this would be the bad side of the mountain to be on, because the winds would come over and do this.
Yeah.
And it would be really bumpy.
Okay, last checking in. I was on another line. Who's that?
You know. But it's nice and calm today. These kind of clouds, these cirrus clouds, are an indication that there's a high pressure.
Yeah.
You know, and it's stable air. So.
6,500.
And it's kind of, it's not super clear and it's a little hazy. That's an indication of stable air too.
Zoom on navigation, report established now.
Report established, 845 Mike Alpha.
So just kind of aim towards that mountain and we'll go over that way and then go back over to Spanish Fork.
Okay.
Can you see the airport in Spanish Fork from here?
No.
So that's Provo right there. And you see that, you go that way just past the lake, you see the two. Yeah, that's the airport.
From here, can you glide?
Oh yeah, see the little green circle?
Yeah.
So we're almost that way far enough that we could glide to the shore. Not quite, we're almost there. We get definitely land on this side, if we had an engine out. That's one thing about these planes, single engine, you just have to constantly be thinking, okay, where am I going to land if it goes out?
Yeah.
You know? I mean, you don't drop out of the sky, it'll glide.
Yeah. Traffic southwest to your position about...
well, they're glider planes, right?
North eastbound, altitude indicates 9,500 Sacramento.
But, you know, it's, some planes are heavier than others. This one's a heavy plane, so it doesn't glide a long distance. So for every mile, so every 6,000 feet down, you can glide 9 miles that way in this plane. Some planes will glide a lot further than that, right? So we're at 8,000 feet, but the ground is at like 5,000, so we're only 3,000 feet up.
Oh,
so
wow.
we could only glide 3.5 miles or something, right?
You think if I fell out into the lake, I'd die?
Yeah.
It'd be like hitting a rock, right?
Yeah. Have you guys planning to do the full procedure from Fairfield?
Negative. We're going to be vectored to final Mike Alpha.
Mike Alpha, company.
Just kind of head towards that little marshy area.
That traffic is southwest, 4 miles northeastbound, 9,300 indicated.
Yeah, you probably can't see it.
Short, dude.
We might not be able to complete the turn here, so if that's the case, we'll just make a...
We'll show the video to your family and say, look, he actually flew.
Yeah, we'll advise that left turn to the east, and I'll let you know when that traffic passes. Looks like there's 9,500 indicated.
Show it to my wife, she won't believe it.
Now.
She'll be like, why do you always do go have fun?
On that heading, that south heading right there, you should parallel the traffic. I'll point them out just a little bit closer to your discretion.
Track 297, we'll stay on this heading, thanks.
Yep.
miles to the north of Provo, crossing traffic advisories in India.
Going the right way, right?
That was Wolf 47?
Wolf 77.
Wolf 7.
I mean, we could, we're high enough where we could fly over that, but
Well, 0352, Wolf 77.
then it'll get a little bumpy.
Hey, Mike Charlie, traffic 11 o'clock at about 4 miles south.
You gotta really watch, huh?
Altitude indicates 10,400.
Looking for that traffic, and we're going to head back to Spanish Fork so we can cancel flight following if that's okay, Mike Charlie.
Hey, Mike Charlie, yep, no problem. There is at least one or two in the pattern, twin Cessna on the left down for a north flow, and that 10-4 target shouldn't be a factor. Radar service terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Squawk and talk VFR, thanks for your help, Mike Charlie.
No problem. Check 296.
All right. Let's see.
So these guys get paid for being on the radio with you?
Yeah. Those guys are in Salt Lake. So we got that Cessna 172 that's up above us, kind of over here coming towards us. So let's start descending. Just slowly. Just kind of go straight that way. Okay, I have flight controls. You can take your feet off. Okay.
Thanks, brother. That was fun, man.
Traffic, Twin Cessna 12 Quebec. Turning left base, runway 30, full stop, Spanish.
Spanish Fork traffic, Aero 28 Mike Charlie is 6 miles to the west of the field at 7,800 descending. We're going to swing around and enter left traffic for 30, full stop, Spanish. There's that Cessna right there. You see him up there?
Oh, yeah.
So pattern altitude.
Traffic, Twin Cessna 12 Quebec. Turning final, runway 30, full
enter-
stop, Spanish.
To enter traffic pattern in an airport is 1,000 feet above the ground. So we need to get down to 5,500. We're just going to do a circle here. See this little ball right here? That tells me if I'm slipping or skidding, and the way you use the pedals with the rudder is you step on the ball if it goes that way, and it'll bring it back to the middle.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? So that way you're flying straight.
Yeah. It's pretty neat, Jason. I can see how you'd not want to go to work.
Yeah.
You just do this all day. If you could, you know.
Yeah, I usually try to,
Traffic, Cessna 00 Bravo.
A couple days a week at least.
I usually
Crossing over center field.
do it a couple days a week, but lately I haven't. Because I just finished my commercial pilot license in February, and I just needed a break, you know?
Yeah.
We're hitting our own turbulence right there. So, I used to have, so I usually work enough hours during the week where Fridays are short, like this. And, because my contract only allows 40 hours a week.
Oh, yeah.
Which is perfect for me. And then I go to the temple Friday nights because we work in the temple Fridays, but I'm not a temple worker anymore. I got released.
Oh.
They called me as the shift coordinator, and then 3 weeks later they called me a second counselor in the bishopric.
I know, that's what I heard.
So I said I can't do both, you know.
Yeah.
All right, so let's Spanish Fork traffic, Aero 28 Mike Charlie is 4 miles to the west of the field. We're going to enter a 45 for left traffic 30, full stop, Spanish.
Spanish traffic, 420, 124 Bravo, Foxtrot, 30.
All right. We're slow enough, so I'm bringing the gear down.
Traffic 00 Bravo, crossing over center field at 6,000. We'll come in behind Mike Charlie.
Twin Cessna 12 Quebec, clear 30.
Hey, the one overflying the field can turn left downwind. I'm still not on the 45 quite yet.
Sounds good. 00 Bravo, turning left downwind 30, Spanish.
Spanish Fork traffic, Aero 28 Mike Charlie is Establish on the 45 for left traffic, 30 full stop, Spanish. Alright, throwing the green gear down. We're at pattern altitude just about.
We're basically 2,500 feet above
helicopter,
about 1,000.
Mike, right base to final 30.
Big swing about to jump base. Might want to extend your downwind this deck. We're going to be doing a full down onto the runway.
Spanish Fork traffic, Aero 2 MX Charlie's turning left downwind for 30, full stop, Spanish.
Radio check.
Loud and clear. 0 Sierra Bravo is extending.
Okay, I just need to get the guy in front of us in sight.
Spanish.
And I think I see him. No, that's not him.
1 mile, 800 feet below.
I'm going to pull flaps to slow down because we're probably faster than him.
Traffic 0 Sierra Bravo, turning base 30 Spanish.
You have to be careful with your airspeed.
He's right there below us.
Okay, I see him.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Spanish Fork traffic 989 Papa Alpha, taxiing from hangars to fuel pump.
If you get too slow, you could stall the plane and lose lift, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to constantly be watching your speed.
What, 2,500 RPM?
No, your airspeed.
Oh.
This
With traffic 0 Sierra Bravo, turning final 30.
depends on if you have your gear and flaps down, but it's either 61 knots or 66 knots stall speed in this plane. So I just need to not go below that.
You keep it, what, about 90?
Yeah, right now. And I'm not going to turn until he crosses my wing. Transport traffic, Aero 2 Mike Charlie's turning left base 30, full stop, Spanish.
Spanish traffic, Fort Cruiser 134, Bravo Foxtrot, departing off the down on the 45, Spanish.
Okay, throwing the green gear down.
Traffic helicopter 5 Whiskey Mike, clearing the active, stepping over to taxiway Alpha.
Spanish Fork traffic, Aero 2 Mike Charlie's turning final 30, full stop, Spanish. We want to be at about 75 knots when we come in for landing. I see him, he's about to land. Turning the crane gear down.
Mile final runway 30.
The hardest part, huh?
Yeah, landing's the hardest part of learning. Not too bad though.
9 Papa Alpha, are you waiting for fuel?
Yeah, I am.
Ryan Lachelle.
Roger, Twin Cessna 12 Quebec, we'll wait behind you then.
Alright, sounds good. 9 Papa Alpha.
Spanish 4 traffic, Cessna 52255 holding short, 30, Spanish.
He better turn off.
9 Papa Alpha, if you're going to pull behind that diamond on the left side of the pump, can we sneak on the east side?
Spanish Fork traffic, Aero 2 Mike Charlie is going around 30, Spanish Fork.
Yeah, that'll be fine. 9 Papa Alpha.
Yeah, he didn't get off fast enough.
Yeah.
And Spanish traffic 0 Sierra Bravo, cleared Alpha 3.
Spanish 4 traffic, Cessna 52255, ticket 30, we're going to have a right crosswind departure to the north.
You have to circle it back around.
Yeah. Spanish Fork traffic, Aero 2 Mike Charlie turning left crosswind 30, Spanish. Okay, gears up.
Spanish 4 traffic, Fort Cruiser 149 Bravo Foxtrot at the hangars, taxiing to the run-up fuel area, Spanish.
9 o'clock, 1 mile, 600 feet below.
that?
Have you ever almost crashed into another plane?
I think someone came close to me once in South Valley. It wasn't too bad though. So I guess no. Spanish 4 traffic, arrow 2, Mike Charlie's on left downwind 30, full stop, Spanish. Okay. I'm on the fullest tank, undercarriage is coming down. Mixture's rich, prop full forward, switches, seatbelts are on.
Spanish traffic, Cessna 255, turning right, crosswind, northbound departure, Spanish.
Spanish traffic, 119 Bravo Foxtrot, taxiing from run up to runway 30 via Alpha, Spanish.
Spanish 4 traffic, arrow 2, Mike Charlie's turning left base 30, full stop, Spanish. Spanish 4 traffic, arrow 2, Mike Charlie's turning final 30, full stop, Spanish. Turning the green gear down. Turning the green gear down.
Bravo Foxtrot, holding short runway 30, Spanish. Spanish 4 Cruiser 119 Bravo Foxtrot, lining up runway 30, Spanish.
There you go.
Awesome, man. Thank you, Jason.
Addicting.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is for sure. You ever fly around St. George?
Yeah, we go down there sometimes.
Spanish traffic, 4 Cruiser 119 Bravo Foxtrot, taking runway 30, Spanish.
Sand rocks and stuff everywhere. Complete different atmosphere than here, huh?
Spanish traffic, arrow 2, Mike Charlie's cleared Alpha 3, taxiing to the ramp via Alpha, Spanish. Yeah, we were supposed to go down there last weekend actually. We had a trip planned where we were going to go fly down to Sedona, Arizona and stay a day, do some hikes, and then we were going to zigzag over the Grand Canyon on our way back to St. George and stay at my brother's house.
Yeah.
And then we were going to come back. And then the weather last weekend was crappy.
Yeah.
So we canceled. The icing levels came down and the clouds were low, and we're like, we're not even going to see the Grand Canyon.
Well, it was really cold.
Yeah.
A couple of days it was bad. It's always on the weekends.
This close makes me a little nervous. I had a helicopter cut in front of me once when I was coming into land, and I got his rotor wash. Scared the crap out of me.
Oh.
It really shook the plane and kind of pushed it down. You know, I was about 200 feet off the ground.
Oh, wow.
When I hit it.
Spanish 4 traffic, Sport Cruiser 149 Bravo Foxtrot, taxiing from the run-up area to runway 30 via Alpha.
We're buying a hangar that they're going to be building over there on that side. This summer they're supposed to be starting to build them.
Spanish
So you're
traffic,
gonna park
119
the plane
Bravo
there?
Foxtrot left, crosswind.
No,
departing
my
to
partner lives up north, so we're going to keep the plane up there. But I already have people that want to rent it.
Oh, yeah.
You know. So we'll see. If he ever decides to sell me the plane,
Charlie, what are
I'll
your
move
intentions?
You'll move it over here.
Yeah, but
This is
I'm
what
in no hurry.
You and your wife are buying this one?
Yeah. This whole area over there on that side is going to be built up with a bunch of hangars and restaurants. And
There's my truck over here.
oh, yeah. That's right, I always forget. You always have a big trailer.
Yeah.
That red and white plane right there with N75 Tango. That's like a $1.2 million plane, and they're nice.
Quite expensive.
They're the kind that have the parachute built into the airplane, you know. Cirrus. If you lose control, you can pull a thing and the whole plane will come down.
Oh, really?
In a parachute.
Wow.
All right, checklist here. Stopping engine. We've already done a cool down long enough for the turbo. Flaps are down. Electrical switches.
Transport traffic down to start 453.
Propeller full forward.
2.
Throttle.
Short line
And mixture
from
cut off.
area. Runway 30, Spanish Fork.
Magnetos off.